How billionaires protect their wealth, tax loopholes, and offshore accounts. Welcome back, Wealth Watchers. In today's video, we're diving into the secretive world of how billionaires protect their billions from taxes and financial turmoil. Let's jump right in. Number 1. Tax loopholes, the legal way to avoid taxes. One of the most common tactics billionaires use to shield their wealth is exploiting legal tax loopholes. These provisions, embedded within tax codes, allow high earners to reduce their tax liabilities significantly. For example, many billionaires use capital gains tax rates, which tend to be much lower than income tax rates, on profits made from investments, rather than paying higher taxes on ordinary income. Additionally, billionaires take advantage of deductions, tax credits, and specific industry-related incentives, further reducing their tax bills. While these loopholes are entirely legal, they are often inaccessible to ordinary workers who don't have the resources or legal expertise to utilize them. Critics argue that tax loopholes contribute to increasing economic inequality, as the ultra-wealthy are able to avoid paying taxes, while middle-class individuals bear a disproportionate tax burden. Despite these concerns, tax loopholes remain a cornerstone of wealth preservation for the ultra-rich. Number 2. Offshore accounts, hiding wealth abroad. Another prominent strategy billionaires use to safeguard their wealth is by moving assets to offshore accounts in tax havens. Countries like the Cayman Islands, Switzerland, and Luxembourg are famous for offering low or no taxes, along with strict privacy laws that protect the identities of account holders. By shifting assets to these jurisdictions, billionaires can avoid high tax rates and keep their wealth hidden from their home country's tax authorities. For example, a billionaire might establish a trust or shell company in a tax haven to move assets out of reach from government oversight, allowing them to avoid paying taxes or financial scrutiny. Though legal, offshore banking is a controversial practice because it raises questions about fairness, accountability, and the role of tax havens in facilitating tax evasion and even money laundering. Number 3. Private banking, tailored wealth management. Private banking is another tool used by billionaires to protect and grow their wealth. Private banks offer highly specialized, personalized financial services that are inaccessible to the general public. These services include bespoke investment strategies, estate planning, tax minimization tactics, and access to offshore accounts. Private banking ensures that billionaires' wealth is structured in a way that reduces tax obligations and maximizes returns. Moreover, private banks often provide expertise in navigating complex tax codes and international financial regulations, ensuring that their clients can legally avoid taxes while growing their fortunes. The level of personalized service offered by these institutions is designed for high-net-worth individuals, creating a system where only the wealthiest can access this exclusive level of financial support. Number 4. Trusts and foundations, shielding assets for future generations. Trusts and foundations are popular vehicles for billionaires who want to pass down their wealth to future generations while minimizing tax obligations. A trust is a legal entity into which a billionaire can transfer assets, which are then managed by a trustee on behalf of their heirs. Because the assets are technically owned by the trust rather than the individual, they are shielded from estate taxes. Charitable foundations are another way to protect wealth. By donating to charity, billionaires can reduce their taxable income, benefiting both the charity and their own financial position. Foundations are often set up to further the billionaire's philanthropic goals while also offering tax deductions. This strategy not only helps preserve wealth for future generations, but also provides a way to leave a lasting legacy while reducing tax burdens. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the world of billionaire wealth strategies, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join our community, and let's explore the untold stories together. Number 5. The criticism, inequality, and the ethics of wealth protection. Despite being legal, the strategies billionaires use to protect their wealth are often criticized for contributing to rising wealth inequality. Tax loopholes, offshore accounts, and other financial tools are largely unavailable to the average person, creating an unequal system where the rich can avoid paying their fair share of taxes. This leaves the majority of the population shouldering the tax burden, which critics argue is unfair and unjust. Furthermore, these wealth preservation strategies are seen as undermining public trust in the tax system, as governments lose out on essential tax revenue that could fund public services and infrastructure. The concentration of wealth in the hands of a few also leads to concerns about the growing influence of billionaires in politics and society, as they can use their wealth to shape policies that further protect their interests. Number 6. Shell companies. Hiding assets and reducing taxes. Shell companies are entities that exist only on paper and are commonly used by billionaires to obscure ownership of assets. These companies don't conduct any actual business operations, but are set up to hold properties or investments in a way that makes it difficult for authorities to trace the real owner. For example, a billionaire might create a shell company in a tax haven like the British Virgin Islands to own high-value assets, such as luxury properties, in countries with higher tax rates like the UK. The shell company becomes the official owner, keeping the individual's identity hidden. While establishing shell companies is not illegal, they are often associated with illicit activities like money laundering or hiding proceeds from corruption. This method is criticized for enabling wealthy individuals to bypass tax laws, making it harder to detect financial wrongdoing and contributing to wealth inequality. Number 7. The role of lawyers and advisors. Navigating the financial maze. Billionaires often rely on a network of specialized lawyers, accountants, and financial advisors to manage their wealth and navigate the complexities of offshore finance and tax strategies. These professionals assist in setting up shell companies, offshore trusts, and other intricate financial structures that help minimize tax liabilities while ensuring compliance with international regulations. By leveraging the expertise of these advisors, the ultra-wealthy can strategically move their assets, manage risks, and protect their wealth from scrutiny. While these methods are legal, they raise ethical concerns about fairness and transparency. The ability to hire experts for sophisticated financial planning creates a significant advantage for billionaires, providing them access to strategies that ordinary individuals cannot afford. This has led to debates about whether such practices contribute to economic inequality, as the wealthy can shield their assets in ways that the average person cannot replicate. Number 8. The ethical dilemma. Wealth inequality and public trust. The strategies employed by billionaires to protect their wealth, although legal, present significant ethical concerns. Critics argue that these tactics exacerbate wealth inequality, allowing the rich to avoid taxes while placing a disproportionate tax burden on the majority. This results in a growing wealth divide, where the ultra-wealthy continue to amass fortunes while middle and lower-income individuals face economic hardship. Additionally, these financial practices erode public trust in the tax system. As governments lose essential tax revenue, they are unable to fund crucial public services like healthcare, education, and infrastructure, leading to a decline in social welfare. The lack of transparency and fairness in these wealth preservation strategies fosters resentment among the general population, raising difficult questions about the ethics of wealth protection and its impact on societal stability. As wealth continues to concentrate, the debate about the fairness of these practices becomes more pressing. Number 9. Defending wealth protection practices, a matter of financial strategy. Despite criticism, many billionaires and their advisors defend wealth protection strategies as legitimate financial practices. They argue that minimizing tax obligations and preserving wealth for future generations is simply sound financial planning. These strategies, including offshore accounts and trusts, are seen as smart moves to safeguard assets from potential economic or political instability in the billionaire's home country. Advocates maintain that such wealth protection methods are part of an evolved and sophisticated approach to managing large estates, ensuring long-term security and growth. While these tactics are often scrutinized for their role in exacerbating wealth inequality, supporters assert that they are legal and necessary to maintain a stable, prosperous financial future for the wealthy. As a result, These practices continue to be a cornerstone of elite wealth management, despite increasing public debate over their ethical implications. Thanks for watching. We hope this deep dive into the world of wealth protection gave you valuable insights. If you found this video interesting, feel free to leave a like and share it with others. Stay tuned for more intriguing content, and we'll see you in the next video.